Hi, Geminis. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina, and I'm going to be doing your read. We are in the Cancer full moon today. I hope y'all are doing well. We got the thread, the gem, the medallion, the tear, and the mystic. And gems, I feel like there's just kind of this, and I don't think that the tear is like the energy across the board. I feel like it's more of just kind of this like underlying energy of feeling like just this sadness. I almost feel like it's a sadness that you're trying to just kind of like bypass. Not in like a I don't want to deal with this, but in a like you allow your emotions to wash over you and through you and past you and beyond you, right? It's just kind of this like, yes, I feel sad, but I'm not going to like cling to my sadness. There's something that I have that I want, that I feel connected to, that honors my value. And it's kind of this idea of, I want to say the sadness being around this value, but I'm not sure how that plays out exactly, so we'll do clarifiers. But you know, the mystic is this idea of kind of like a psychic knowing. And what I want to say, gems, is that you have this inner knowing about your sadness, and I feel almost as though you are, like awakening to the need to address this issue of sadness in order to go towards what it is that you really want in a manner that will honor your value. Okay, gems. Well, I love that. Like, that's just like triumph. Okay. Let's see what else we can get here for my gems. Ace of Wands and the card that I can't see. Okay. Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. Gems, you could be on either side of this story, so take it how it resonates. But there is an idea here of just this consistently poor behavior that, like I feel like you are a little bit disheartened, you're sad, because I think that you know that it's almost like this constant behavior is what's keeping me from going towards this new beginning. Like, I can't let go of my sadness, and my sadness dictates my actions, and my actions have added up to something that I'm not all that proud of. And I feel like wanting to move past it, like, okay, well, then change your actions. You know what I mean? Like, right? It's like, okay, well, if you know that you're, even if it's not an intentional, like I'm coming in to destroy something, but you're operating from like this inner sadness, this wounded child that you haven't dealt with, and yet is there. It's kind of like that. Like if you're willing to just actually deal with the issue, the actual issue, and face your sadness, then you will stop doing the very thing that is preventing you from doing what you want to do, right? Okay, let's see what else we can get here for my gems. The Three of Swords. There really is just this idea, gems, of you like not wanting to let go of your sadness. I almost feel like it has been a straight up point of contention in your relationships. Where you're like, this is my trauma, and I can hold on to it like if I want to. Like, you don't know what I went through, and you don't understand. I mean, that's kind of what that feels like, of just this like, I'm gonna hold on to the pain that I have, and you can't make me let it go. I don't want to. But when you're not willing to let go of your pain, you behave accordingly And it's like, but you have, you know, I mean, like the Nine of Pentacles is kind of this, like, I'm okay on my own. And I almost want to say, Gems, that this is just kind of like the energy that you've been, like a little bit of a hermit energy, you know, of like, this is my character. You know, like I've done it enough times now that like the consensus is in, and like I've done some shitty things, or I'm pretty shitty, or I'm da da da. You know, and Gems, that's not to say that you are shitty. It's just to say that this is the energy that you're sitting in, right? This isn't me like trying to attack my gems. I love my gems. You know, but it's just kind of this idea of like not wanting to let go of your trauma and sitting in this and missing out on what it is that you really want, because it's a lack of self-love, right? It's a like, I went through this and you can't take it from me because this is how I identify myself, but that's not who you are. You are not the trauma that you experienced, right? But if you want to identify yourself through your trauma, then you're going to attract more trauma. And I feel like you're moving away from that mentality in like a really big way. And that makes me super happy. Okay, gems. Two of Wands. You know, I mean, I kind of want to, there's the Two of Wands in this deck especially is the idea that you're making decisions on behalf of yourself, but you're also making decisions that affect other people. And I want to say, Gems, that really is kind of like that, almost that like point of illumination of like every decision that I make doesn't just affect me, it affects everyone around me. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like you've been making a decision that's like based on your trauma that you don't want to let go of, and you've held on to this for so long that you have created this like toxic environment around this trauma, you know, like that has affected so many more people than just you. And I almost feel like there's this illumination to that, and an opportunity to behave outside of your trauma in a way that will positively affect the people around you instead of negatively affecting them because you refuse to let go of. The Messenger of Earth and the King of Water. Oops. Yeah, I mean, because honestly, I mean, the Messenger of Earth is a message that says, hey, we can figure out a way to like make this work. You know, and the King of Water is just like emotional like an emotional support, an emotional foundation. And I feel like it's kind of this opportunity either for you to say to, you know, like another person or a group of people, or another person or a group of people saying to you, take it how it resonates. You could be on either side of the story, that like there's this release of trauma. Like I don't want to identify through this trauma any longer. I acknowledge the fact that that it has negatively affected not only my life but the lives of the people who have like had to bear the consequence of my refusal to release this trauma. And now I'm releasing it so that there can be healing brought to an otherwise traumatic situation. There's something that you want to go towards, you like that I think holds a great deal of value for you, that you are very connected to, but like also if you want to move forward in this situation, you have to release your sadness. Whew, gems. Okay, I mean, I feel like this is a pretty straightforward read. Okay, let's do one more card for my gems and we'll call it a read. The hunter in the ocean. Yeah, I do get the feeling, Gems, that like whatever this like point of illumination is for you, of how your refusal to release trauma has dictated the like an impact negatively impact the lives of other people. I think that now it's like this point of illumination and this release of this sadness is really sending you. I almost feel like this like the first step to recovery is acknowledging, and you want to like go and you want to acknowledge, you know, like this has been an issue. This has been like what has been holding me back or us back or all of us back. You know what I mean? It's just kind of this like I want to restore balance. We shouldn't be existing in this. And I know it's because I just wouldn't let go of my sadness. I was going to punish everyone. And I wonder if you guys haven't experienced like a recent argument or, you know, like a breakup or something like that, where it was just kind of like you're destroying this because you refuse to let go of something that like there's nothing like why are you still holding on to this? And really having to kind of like sit with that and understand that. I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please give me a like, share, and follow. If you are interested in booking a personal reads, I am now accepting, time for personal reads. They last for an hour. I've been doing personal reads now for a couple of years, and I feel like an hour is about, you know, the right amount of time to really uncover, you know, any questions, concerns, you know, just the energy that you're dealing with, past, present, future. And yeah, so if you would like to schedule a personal read with me, click in the link in my bio. If not, please give me a like, share, and follow. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you'll have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.